Hello everybody and welcome to the Portland Pickles pregame show. Tonight we're going to call this the Roadhouse edition. As always, I've got Mike Chexx on my right and Mark Magdaleno on my left. That's it for me. Mike, take us in.
Well, Coach, speaking about the road, you guys back from a road trip back here at Walker Stadium. Took 4 out of 6 on the road. You've won 7 out of 9 now in a row. Entering play in first place tonight in the West Coast League South. How's the team feeling overall?
Just coming to work. I mean, it's just another day at the office, another day at the stadium. Got our preparation in, just getting ready to win innings and winning at bats, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. It's just another day.
Well, you're the team that's being chased now. Would you rather be in a position where you're the one being chased or where you're the team doing the chasing?
I think it doesn't matter. We know we're being chased, and then we're only up by half a game. So you got Corvallis, you got Bend, you got Ridgefield, you got Cowlitz, all sort of within striking distance of each other. It is just a race, right? It's just a race, and it's not a sprint. Even though there's only about 4 weeks left in the season, this is about doing things the right way and just setting yourself up for success and to try to win every series, right? So for us, our goal is always going into a week to try to be 4-2 in the week, right? We had a 5-1 week the week before, which is good. But I tell our team all the time, in baseball, if you look at major league teams, they win 100 games. That means they lose 62 times, right?
Right.
So it's almost statistically speaking that you're going to win a third of your games, you're going to lose a third of your games, and it's the other third, the third that's unknown. Those are the third you have to go get. So last night was a third game for us. We'd already had, we're starting our week, but we wanted that third game. It was a third game, right? It was one of the thirds. So that's an important win for us last night, just like it was the week before we went 5-1. We had one of those games where we could have just said, hey, we've already got the series, let's blow off this third game. Well, no, it was that third, the unknown third. We wanted that unknown third, so.
Well, and that makes, what, 4 series in a row now that you all have won?
I don't know. I don't count.
Okay.
I don't. I just look at the week and just go 4-2. We know tonight's a new week. We just got to keep going, right? It's not a new week, but we're just going.
New series starting tonight, absolutely.
The season's weeks to me, and that's what
Okay.
we just go. We got as many weeks as there are in a season. That's how many seasons we have. We're trying to win every week, and if we can do that, we'll be successful, and hopefully we find ourselves in a playoff spot.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed, that's for sure. On the mound tonight, you've thrown Liam Miller, 1-1 so far this season, a 3.68 ERA and 14 2/3 innings pitched. Struck out 18 and only walked 6. Opponents batting only 184 against him. What have you seen from him so far this season?
He's a strike thrower. He's efficient. Controls the running game. He gets hit, but they put the ball in play and he misses barrels. And when you don't walk people, it's hard to score runs because you got to put 2 or 3 hits together to score a run, right? So if he does that again tonight, he'll leave us after 4 innings of 65 pitches in a good place to win the baseball game.
Yeah, that 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio looks pretty good.
Yes, it looks good to me too.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, and then a little bit of change in the starting lineup tonight. You've got Draven Nushida in the leadoff spot, batting .357 for you so far this season. What do we think he's going to do with the change? I mean, it seems like he's going to respond. Most things you've asked of him, he seemed to produce.
He's going to be just fine. He sees a lot of pitches. He has the ability to play small, and for his size, he can drive the baseball. He's just a pure hitter. He gives us speed in the 1 hole, speed in the 9 hole with Stancato, back-to-back lefties that'll force the manager to make a decision mid-game or late in the game to try to match up with those left-handers. We can burn an arm in the series, and I have enough people on the bench to play matchup with him. So sort of setting something there that they have to think about, and they might have to use an arm there. They might try to use an arm there early and blow it, and then we can maybe lose that arm for the series. We're trying to win the series. The only way to win a series, not the only way, but the way we like to do is we want to get into your bullpen. We want to get into the bullpen. We want you heavy into that bullpen game 1, and then hopefully by game 2 and game 3, we're in a position where you're out of bullets.
Well, the team has done very well of that as of late. They've done a good job scoring late in ball games. You've beat up some other teams' bullpens. So
Tonight's gonna be a little different. You're gonna see a hard-throwing right-hander that is a strikeout guy. He's gonna run the ball up there in low 9s, mid 9s. But he's a strike thrower. That's the key. So we're going to attack fastballs, and we're hoping that the fastball's like throwing a pork chop past a wolf. right? It's not going to get biased. We're going to look for something straight, and we're going to hit the heck out of it. That's the goal, and we'll see how it goes.
Looking forward to it. So it's Pickle State Fair weekend here at Walker Stadium, all 3 days this weekend. So if you can't make it to tonight's game, make sure you come out Saturday or Sunday. So in keeping with that theme, when you go to the fair, Mags, what's your favorite food? What are you looking for when you go to the fair?
I want a corn dog.
Corn dog? Yeah.
I want a corn dog. I want to be extra crispy, and a corn dog. Again, we're going to go to the condiment thing, right?
Yep.
It can only be mustard.
Agreed.
You can't put ketchup on a corn dog. A corn dog is mustard. You can't put mayonnaise on a mustard. You can't put Miracle Whip on it. You can't put ketchup on it. You can't have any combination. It's just mustard. You go to a bar, happy hour. You're getting mini corn dogs. It is mustard. My wife or whoever wants to eat something else, they have to sit at a different table because it's just not right. You got to have corn dogs with mustard, or you leave my table.
Okay. Bonus question then. For the mustard, do you like just like the regular yellow French's mustard, or you want like a spicy mustard or something?
Do
like
I
that?
look like a gray papoon guy or whatever? I want yellow mustard. I want yellow mustard, man. Like I don't want fruit in my beer. I want yellow mustard.
That's so good.
It's so American, man.
Yeah, you are absolutely
100%.
Absolutely.
You bet.
All right, friends. You got anything else, Ron?
Not real. Well, just the one thing we all have.
That's right. You ready?
Yeah, go Pickle!
Roll picks.